Hello again, welcome to today's attempt at the Fusele puzzle. This is Wordle, but the rules change on every row. So for example, on the top row, one tile will be a lie. Now that's going to mess with my head throughout the whole game because I'm not going to know which one it is. So I'm actually going to start with motto. We'll duplicate some letters. I'm kind of hoping that one letter goes yellow and the other four go grey, and then I'll just assume that that one yellow one, or green one, is lying, and we'll just forget about these three letters. Oh, we've got an M and an O. Okay. So they can't both be lying. I know there's at least an M or an O in the grid. I suppose that's quite useful, but I was kind of hoping I could just forget about M, O and T. Surely the O's not going to be last, though. That's got to be the liar, hasn't it? Not certain. Now, I won't find out what the hint is in position 5. That probably shouldn't be too much of a hardship. Let's just try shame. We'll assume for now that the O is lying. And in fact, the O is lying because we do have an M. I suppose the M could be first. So maybe this M is still lying. I think that's very unlikely. I think it's much more likely that the O is lying. So we've got an M and an H, which is not the most obvious of letters, especially because it's not mouth. We've ruled out the O and the D. And it's not harem, because we just ruled out the A. The colouring is inverse. Blue tiles mean that another letter from your guess is in that spot. Okay. What are we going to do? The M is quite likely to be last, given that it's not first. But then, what on earth would we do with the H? I suppose it could be H blank M. But if it is, then we can't use the O. So it can't be homed or something like that. Homer. Can't be human because we've ruled out the A. It could be H-U-M, I suppose. Humpy? I mean, that feels unlikely, but it is plausible. Okay. Blue tiles mean that another letter from your guess is in that spot. So this blue M, blue U rather, must mean that the P or the Y is there. It's got to be the Y, hasn't it? So my guess can be anything except a real word. So I'm thinking there's going to be an E and an N. I'm not sure I can think of any other words that start H-Y-M. But, I mean, if it's anything except a real word, I suppose we'll put the E and the N in 4th and 5th, and I'll just try 3 other letters, just in case I'm wrong. It is going to be Hyman. I didn't even see what the rule was on that last row. It didn't matter. I think that symbol means yellow and green tiles are ambiguous. So if I hadn't got it right, if I was still struggling with the letters, it would have given me half yellow, half green, and I wouldn't have known. But it didn't matter. We could ignore the rule because we got the word correct. That is Fusele. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.